just walking near Tokushima station. It's really nice. I'm going to be hiking right up there. There's already the ropeway. Wait, I think it's like no, it can't be 6 minutes. It's like just a few minutes to get to the top. But obviously I'm going to hike. But it is very hot today once again. Just arrived at the shrine, and there's meant to be the trailhead just to the right. So much detail. I think it's over there. Okay, here we start. Apparently it's about a 40-minute hike, I think. I think they said it takes maybe 40 minutes to get up to the top. But yeah, it should be pretty nice, and it's also looking like a lot of it will be in the shade, which is perfect because damn, I think it's like 70% humidity. But yeah, I think a lot of this is steps. It's very steep, so I'm going to be huffing and puffing real soon. A little bit of motivation right there. Because damn, these steps are pretty tiring. Okay, now it's getting a bit more like the hikes I'm used to. A bit rocky. Damn. Yeah, those are pretty. Let's see if you can twist that. Like that. Very steep. Wow. Already pretty good view. I think it's a very good day to go on. Also, there's just no one here either. And the first one, I think, or the only one here. Ah, what a great day. This is going to be good. Again with the roots, there's so many roots. It's pretty slippery on the leaves, so it's actually good with the roots because it's good grip, or the rocks as well. But then equally you could just trip, which isn't so good. There was a lizard there, I think. But whew. Okay, not gonna lie, it's very steep. And because of the humidity, it's very difficult go for long periods of time. Going down will probably be fine, but unless I slip. But yeah, it's pretty steep. Maybe it doesn't look so steep if you do it like that. Yeah. But I think the view's going to be amazing, so stay tuned for that, guys. Look at me, proper YouTube influencer now. Sort of. I uploaded 100 videos, you know. 101, although a lot of them are just shorts because I just started the channel to just post some of my travels with Japan, and obviously spreading a little bit of awareness about homelessness. And yeah, I basically just post the shorts to try and you know, keep the algorithm going. And recently they've not been doing too well, but I know they'll probably go up again. Yeah. I'm yet to break like 3,000 views though. I think the most I got is 2,600, but it doesn't matter, it's okay. Now, I'm not sure if they have them in your country, but they certainly don't have them in the UK, where there's actually just, maybe you can't hear, but it's just all frozen bottles. It's so good because it's also like Aquarius and Pocari Sweat. They're like the two main sort of hydration drinks. So good for like activities, sports, and obviously hiking too. But yeah, and they're frozen, so it's so good because it's always very cold. And it also helps to not, like, so you don't drink it as much, as quickly. Because for me, like, as soon as I'm then exhausted or tired, I always just gulp the whole thing down. But here, obviously only a bit comes out at a time because it's frozen. Yeah, it's very good. So UK needs to get this. Yeah, it's a good thing. Okay, you join me at the part of the climb where I've decided that I'm going to speed run this. Probably just shortly though, because damn, it's tiring. But yeah, I saw that there's 100 meters left, so that's good. And I already need a break. Whew. God damn. Or maybe it's up there, I don't know. Oh, when will this end, eh? But the view is what keeps me going, and lunch, mainly lunch. Already looking good. Insane views. Just trying to now find a place shaded so I can eat lunch. Damn. Right, I'm heading down. I literally spent like two hours, maybe 2.5 hours just sitting there. I had lunch, and then it was just so nice that I kept staying there. I did like so many videos to friends because for some reason I decided not to just do one video and send it to like lots of people. I just did like 5 or 6 retakes. But yeah, I was thinking, like, really, mosquito. Like, I mean, it's so steep up here, and then you go down here. Look how oh, maybe you can't see how steep it is, but like for me, it's really steep. It's actually like, this would be a good place for a horror movie in the dark, because like you can see really like very far down, and of course, yeah, it's very steep. So yes, interesting place and very good view for somewhere that's only 280 meters up, I believe it is. You can see so much. There's like a massive expanse of the city you can see. So yeah, I recommend it if you're visiting Tokushima. And yeah, I guess I'll start looking for another hike I can do on another day, because it's just so nice and the weather's just perfect. Okay, and moments after I just stopped that video, I had my first fall. I think it was on this bit of wood here, but yeah. Oh, not too bad, a little bit of a mark, but yeah, I was lucky to it didn't really hurt. It was all like flat, so it was not too bad. But damn it, that's like my first fall out of all the hikes. I'm pretty sure I don't think I've fallen on any hike that I've done in Japan for the whole like 9 months, which is so annoying, because normally like I pride myself in like usually I don't really fall. Like for some reason I'm either able to catch myself, like in going up, and I like earlier, and I nearly tripped, but I managed to catch myself. But obviously this was going down, and it's very slippery with the berries, and it's getting a little bit wetter now. But damn it, that was so annoying. But yeah, luckily it wasn't too bad. Okay, and now I feel like hopefully I don't fall again, but I will just talk a little bit about my sort of thoughts about why homelessness still exists in the world. Obviously it's a very broad topic, and it varies. The reasons vary from country to country, depending on like a load of different factors. But I think generally, at least if I speak for England, say, like, I think a big factor as to why it still exists is lack of I think just lack of care and acknowledgement from the government, but also even the people. Like, it's a mix between that and funding, I'd say, because there used to be lots of funding for well, I think some homelessness in one of the towns near me, they had some funding, and that I think removed like a bunch of homeless people from like the streets. But then since like a few years ago, that's just stopped, and so then like a lot more people are under bridges and stuff like that. But yeah, there's like obviously, as I mentioned a few videos ago about the Emmaus the charity that I worked for. They do a lot of work around the UK, and they were funded by the Duchess of Cambridge, I think it was, and I think they still are. And I think she does like, you know, annual visits around the country to some of the places. But of course, that's still like, that's acknowledgement, but to like a small extent. It's not game changing really. It's just really her visiting, and I think she donates a little bit, but it's not enough to, you know, even barely pass the year or something, or like, you know, it's not game changing. But I feel like another thing is, yeah, the lack of acknowledgement, but also information that like the general public has about it, because we all know as a society that homelessness exists. Some people choose to, you know, inform themselves more about it, and some people don't, which is equally fine, because I'm sure a lot of people probably don't think it's so bad, or like, you know, they don't realize how bad it is. And I think if there was more information about it, like if we were taught in schools more about it, you know, there's always a section in some classes about, you know, about social classes. There's always some point where you learn about that, but that's sort of the extent. You learn about what homelessness is, and like, you know, how you can support some charities, which, you know, it might be charities which already get a lot of money or something like that, or it not really helps. But yeah, I'd say that's probably the biggest aspect. And yeah, I think it's just another thing with for the government, like it's not really something that's, you know, directly affecting them. Like homelessness as a whole, it's affecting the individual, and, you know, some towns and some streets where it's heavily affected. But equally, like, it's not really doing too much to the government unless they start causing, you know, like if there's an increase in crime rates or stuff like that. Just gotta be a bit careful here. And so I feel like that's why they're not doing too much about it. It's just so sad to see, like, you know, how many homeless people there are. Just climb up here. Yet every week in the UK there's still the Euro Millions, in Europe I guess, where someone wins like, you know, a few million or something. And it's just like that could easily be put towards helping homeless people. And it's not just homeless people. It's like, you know, you see those adverts every year about children in need, for example, kids who need help across the UK, or like providing clean water and sanitary, you know, environment for kids in Africa. And that's always advertised, and they always have, you know, the emotional feeling inducing video of, you know, like a kid carrying a dirty bucket of water like miles across the desert or something like that. And it's like, it's making you do something that really it should be done by someone else. And they have the means to do it. There was literally an article saying about it all, for homelessness across the world, like why wouldn't the government do anything? And it was basically saying they have the resources, they have everything they need to actually like solve some things. They just don't implement it, which is crazy. Like, you know, it's all there, it's literally right in front of them. Yet it's not being done. And obviously all these other factors at the moment with all the war, obviously the threat of World War III. Of course, there's these bigger problems, but it's still a massive problem across the world. It just continues. It just keeps growing, and, you know, little by little it's going down, but I think it's increasing more than anything. So yeah, it's all over the world, but I just wanted to say my sort of opinion on it. And at least, yeah, I can't speak for all of the world, but at least for the UK, I'd say it's just lack of lack of education on the topic, as well as acknowledgement. Yeah. So yeah, I hope through these videos, and I'll learn myself more facts about homelessness across the world, and my ultimate goal is to spread awareness for you guys at the moment, and eventually start helping around the world. So yeah, and we end this topic on this incredible view which I showed you on the way out. And I didn't fall again, which is good. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Whew. Okay, I go back down, and then I head back home, I think. I kind of wanted to get a nice coffee or something, but equally I can make it home. So, see you. You can tell I'm very much so still quite new to this whole videoing thing, because why did I sign off? I said goodbye as if I was ending the video, but I just wanted to transition to a new topic. But yeah, all I was going to say was I kind of want to go to Loft. There's like a Japanese, I think it's just sort of like a second street or book off, maybe, if you've heard of those, where you can get like second-hand clothes, or maybe it's like a unique clothes, something like that. But yeah, because I kind of want to see if maybe there's like a nice t-shirt from Tokushima or something like that. But if not, I shall go straight home and chill. It's not too bad actually today. It's like, it was really hot going up, so I should have actually just waited a bit and maybe gone now, because I think it's 4 p.m. Yeah, it's not too humid, but obviously I am going down, so it's better going down. Or except if you bloody fall over, eh? Unbelievable. But yeah, tomorrow I work at the dog shelter again, 5 hours should be, and then come back and chill. But then I'll upload another video on should be day 4 now of the dog videos, and then in a few days, on Sunday, me and my friends will go to the beach. I think that should be pretty nice, so maybe I'll post a little short or something about that. But yeah, I got the Naruto whirlpools to visit soon. That'd be really good. Just got to check like the tide information so we get the right timing, so we actually see some. And then there's a valley where like it's like a rope bridge that was designed all with like vines. Yeah, it's not even, I don't think it's rope, it's just a rope way, and it's all designed like made of tree and vines, so like if there are, I think, attackers, they could just chop it down and just disconnect the pathway. So that'd be pretty cool, but it's quite a far away, so maybe I won't get to visit it, but we shall see. So that's sort of the plans for now. I mean, it's going quickly. It's already this is my 4th day here. Yeah, it's still going quick though. But yeah, lots more content to come, and then I'll be back in Tokyo. So I hope to do a bit more hiking outside of Tokyo. So there's lots still to come before I leave in September.